Hello, and welcome to Think About It. It was around 11:15 election night when the major networks made their call. The American people have decided to keep Barack Obama as their president for the next 4 years. I gotta tell you, I didn't see this one coming. In fact, it's probably time for me to hang up my predicting spikes or whatever you wear when you predict, because apparently I'm not very good at this sort of thing. It was a stunner to me to see this outcome, and several thoughts careening around inside my balding head in the aftermath. First of all, I am surprised, not just at the outcome, but at the margin of it. I anticipated there would be recounts and lawsuits and all sorts of things that drag this out at the very worst. Number two, we just got Obamacare forever. If you were deeply offended by the scenes of the Pelosi giant gavel walking up the Capitol steps, too bad. I was too, but not enough of us apparently were. We like free things in this country. We don't want to work for them. We just like them to be handed to us. Number three, John Boehner just became the second most powerful man in Washington. And I've just become a big fan of gridlock, because the less this Congress and President are able to do, the better it will be for all of us. Number four, I'm very sad for the unborn who will continue to be slaughtered, and fearful for those who will be held accountable. The number one issue for me in these elections is truly the matters of life and death. And in this case, death won, temporarily. Number five, maybe now we can get some real questions answered about Benghazi. At the very least, the fallen deserve it. Thought number six, the pundits that we all see on every network talk nonstop are idiots. They're dullards for the most part. And number seven, Romans 13 says every person is to be in subjection to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those which exist are established by God. My friends, I don't know the reason for the outcome of the election. We don't have to know that. I do know that no matter who had won, there would not have been a perfect man in the White House. As the Lord watches these things unfold, do you realize that He's never taken an exit poll? He doesn't watch the little crawl across the bottom of the screen and say, "What's going on in Kentucky?" None of these things are a surprise to the Almighty. He knew how it was going to end before it started. And so we put our faith and confidence in Him, and we also plead with Him for mercy, because this nation has on numerous occasions collectively decided things that are directly contrary to the teachings of the Lord. So as we pray for our nation, and as we pray for our leaders, let us also pray for mercy, because right now we don't deserve to sing the song, "God Bless America," as long as we are doing the things we do and voting to keep them around even longer. Those are my thoughts on the outcome of this election. As we move forward in the days ahead, we'll do so in prayer for our leadership, and also knowing that we are to obey the laws of God rather than man.